so you know.
Yes, sir. Starbucks, the venti cold brew, Michael.
Very nice. Very nice.
Sponsored by Starbucks.
Sponsored by Starbucks.
If you've ever wanted to pay $5 for normal ass coffee, Starbucks.
That's why I just get the lattes, man. Get the cheap stuff.
Mm-mm. My camera wigging out right now.
Yeah,
Looks
it's
like it.
because you hit the laptop. I'm
Yeah,
assuming.
I did a boo boo.
Alright. It'll just add on to our other stream, so it should fix itself.
How's my audio? Can you hear wind in the background?
No, you're fine.
Okay. My room's kind of hot, so I have my fan on. So. All right, good.
Okay, I was testing the video sound and shit. Alright, but yeah, take it off whenever, man. Episode 17.
17. All right. Hey, everybody. Welcome to episode 17 of Sonoran Sports Cards. We got some big soccer news to talk about today with the Premier League season ending on Sunday. So, yesterday, yeah. We're going to talk a little bit of playoff basketball, too, obviously, as we're in the Western and Eastern Conference finals. And then just a quick little update on hitters in baseball. So, that's the plan. I guess let's start with soccer, right? Because that's the big news.
Yeah,
Uh,
take it off, man.
I mean, as you
You're
can
you're the
see,
you're the soccer guy here.
what I'm wearing today, it helped me decide what to wear. So I'll set up the stage. All right. So Sunday morning, I wake up and I know the scenarios. Right. Manchester City is on 90 points. Liverpool's on 89. So as long as City matches whatever Liverpool does in their game, City win. Right. So,
Right.
or you could just view that as City just needs to win and they win the title. Or whatever. All right, so that's what I'm thinking when I go into it. Um, so it kicks off at 8 o'clock, and I'm feeling good. We're playing Aston Villa. Aston Villa is probably the 12th best team in the league, and Manchester City is probably the best. So I'm feeling pretty good
Okay.
about that. Um, the first instance of me going, oh shite, was in the Liverpool game. Actually, I had that up on my phone because that obviously matters too.
Right.
Wolves scored in the 3rd minute against Liverpool, so they went up 1-0. And at that point, I'm like, oh, this is nice. The City doesn't even need to win at this point if Liverpool loses, or even if Liverpool draws. So that I was feeling pretty good at that moment.
Right.
The
Understandably so.
next thing to happen, right? Let me make sure it's the next thing to happen. I don't make up some crap. Sadio Mane for Liverpool scores in the 24th minute to make it 1-1. So I'm like, all right, well, the momentum shifting to Liverpool and the way that their offense is, they're going to score more goals than that. So they're probably going to win that game. So we need to do something here. 37th minute in the Manchester City game, Aston Villa scores, and at this point, I'm like, oh crap! So I was like, are you kidding me?
Yeah.
The last day, so we're losing. Liverpool's tied at this moment, and then it goes to halftime in both games, and that's where the score's at. Liverpool's tied, and we're losing, and I'm like, okay, all right, well, it's just one goal, right? It's just one goal. Well, we can fix that.
That's repairable.
We can fix that. You know, we got an amazing team, so they're gonna fix that. 69th minute. Philip Coutinho scores for Aston Villa, makes it makes it where City's down 2 goals. And at this moment, I literally just changed the channel. I'm like, I don't need to watch this. I'm gonna go watch that Liverpool game. So, because at this point, like, it doesn't matter if we lose, which it looks like we're gonna lose because there's only 21 minutes left.
Yeah.
All that matters is that Liverpool doesn't win. So I switched that over. And I'm watching the Liverpool game at this point. And while I'm watching the Liverpool game, I see a little update. 76th minute, Ilkay Gundogan scores for Manchester City, making it 1-2. And I'm like, oh, Ilkay, I love you. I was like, when did you get subbed into the game? I didn't even see you in the game. He got subbed in right as that other goal happened, pretty much. So he comes in, nets one. I switch back to the City game. So that's at the 76th minute, right? We score our first goal. 78th minute, we score our second goal via Rodri. So 2 minutes later. Then 3 minutes after that, we score our third goal and go up 3-2. And I'm like, what is happening? and that's Ilkay Gundogan again on that third goal. And I'm running around my living room at this point. I'm screaming curse words. I'm losing my shit. All right. Like,
Yeah.
I've never been like more happy ever because, you know, it's like one of those crazy moments in sports that you hear about where like something miraculous happens, but it's my team and I got to witness it. Right.
Yeah.
So we're up 3-2 at that moment. Liverpool still tied 1-1. But then Liverpool scores in the 84th minute. I'm like, all right, so we can't draw this game. We can't do anything. Then Liverpool scores again in the 89th minute. So these last like 5 minutes, I'm like, oh my God, please, no goal go in. And luckily, no goal did go in. So we ended up winning the match, which means we
therefore winning the title. Yeah.
Yep. And
well, congratulations, man. I'm happy you have a team that doesn't disappoint you.
Yeah. One of my friends named Jacob, like probably my best friend, honestly, at least here in Tucson, you know, my buddy David too. But he was like talking, he's like, man, this has been a really good year for you, Casey, as far as sports go. He's like, you got the Niners, you got the Suns, you got Manchester City. And I'm like, yeah, well, the Niners lose in the NFC Championship game. The Suns choke in the Western Conference semis. And for a while on yesterday, it felt like City was choking too. I was like, no, I don't want this to be my my definition of sports this year is just choking. But I got a big title out of it, so we're good on that front.
Yeah, you can finally
some other stuff. Easy. Yeah, right. Some other stuff in soccer. The Champions League finals on Saturday. So you got Liverpool going up against Madrid. That's probably the single biggest club game in all of soccer. So huge matchup between one of the best teams in England and the best team in Spain. So, you know, Liverpool probably has the advantage with their forwards, their back line, and their goalie. Real Madrid has the better midfield. For sure, since Liverpool's best midfielder, Thiago, is not playing or probably won't play. He picked up an injury in their last game. So, so I'm going to, obviously, Liverpool checks more boxes. So I'm going to say that Liverpool wins. That's going to be my pick for that. So,
fair enough.
And then the other news with soccer is that, right, there's two really good young people. There's Erling Haaland and there's Kylian Mbappe. And this summer is supposed to be the time where they go to big teams, right? They make their move and they go cash in and they become like true superstars.
Make that money.
Make that shmoney. So Erling Haaland is going right here, boy. He's going to be our striker for next year. That got confirmed. And then Kylian Mbappe was the big news on, I think it was Sunday. It was either Saturday or Sunday, where everybody thought he was going to go to Real Madrid. But he ended up just being like, I'm going to stay with PSG. And initially I was like, bad choice, man. Paris, like playing in France, like you're just going to kick ass over there and you're not really going to be challenged. And that's not going to be good for your legacy.
Yeah.
But then I saw that PSG offered him $150 million just to sign, not his yearly contract, just to re-up with them $150 million. And I was like, all right, never mind. You go ahead and do that.
You do you, dog. Like, what at that point, you can't blame the man for taking the $150 million.
Yeah, I was like, who gives a shit about your legacy if you get $150 million? I was like,
his legacy is he's rich, boy.
Yeah. his legacy is 150 mil. So yeah, Mbappe is staying with PSG, and Erling Haaland's going to Manchester City. So that's pretty big news there. But right, I mean that's what I got for soccer. I guess
Okay.
quick update, like I said on baseball, the big
Yeah,
hitters.
the big hitters that are doing
Um,
good right now.
yeah, if you remember a couple weeks ago, we talked about all these young people that were showing out. Well, you know, course has corrected itself, and the studs are back on top. So, leaders in OPS, which is on base percentage plus slugging percentage, which I think is the best stat to track as far as hitting is concerned. Mike Trout is number one, which if anybody doesn't know who Mike Trout is, like just don't listen to baseball's talk. I guess
He's just the goat.
yeah, yeah, he's just the best player in baseball, and he has been for like the past like 6 years. Manny Machado second, another stud. Aaron Judge is third, another stud. CJ Crone fourth, Paul Goldschmidt fifth, JD Martinez sixth, Jose Ramirez seventh, Rafael Devers eight, which he's like 25, so that's the first person that's like kind of young.
Yeah.
That's like worth maybe like talking about on a sports card podcast. Number nine is Bryce Harper, which I have some rookie cards of his, so that's cool that he's up there. Jordan Alvarez is 10th, and then Jazz Chisholm is 11th, which I was going down all the way to Jazz because Jazz is 24, and most of his rookie cards are in like last year's product. Obviously, not his
Yeah.
first Bowmans; those are from I think 2018 or 2017. But he's got stuff that you can pick up,
Yeah.
and
Still
then
cool.
yeah, so that's pretty cool. I guess that would be my recommendation is go after Rafael Devers or Jazz Chisholm. Try and buy some numbered cards of theirs, and if you got it, I would hold it and sell it later on. If you got any of those studs, it's a pretty good time to sell, I guess, too.
Right.
But yeah, so that's baseball, and then we got obviously the finals, which I'll let you talk about since I've done a lot of talking already.
Yeah, you've done quite a bit of talking there. NBA Finals. Now, I mean, I know we both picked the Mavericks, and a part,
Yeah,
and a part,
that's not looking good.
and a part of me, like, even after like the second game, I was like, why did I pick the Mavericks? Like,
Hmm.
in my head, I was like I was comfortable, like, yeah, this makes sense. Like, why did I pick the Mavericks? Like, I think I just like
I know.
was drooling over Luca, which I think he's still
Yeah.
performing amazingly, obviously, but it's not enough. He needs,
Well, and I mean, it also has to do with the fact that they slapped the Suns too. You know,
yeah,
like as the Suns fan in me wanted to at least be like, okay, well, the Mavericks are a super good team since we
yeah,
got our
and
asses kicked by them.
I don't know if it was the Mavericks. I think the Mavericks are a good team. Like, obviously they have Luca, they're a
Now,
good
the
team,
Suns just
but
choked, is what this is
the
proving.
Suns just fell apart.
Yeah.
Like their team just fell apart. They forgot their identity was just lost in that last round. So
Yeah, my dad was
like,
texting me, which is always me and my dad talking sports is always just the happiest conversation.
yeah, oh yeah,
We're both pretty negative, and he texted me, so far the Warriors are doing what the Suns should have done, and I was like, yeah, it's not even
yeah,
close, those
it's
games. And he said the Suns should have been able to do something at least close to that, and
yeah,
I was like, they really should have. And then he was like, Manchester City did really well though, and I was like, yep, that's pretty nice.
yeah.
But yeah, I mean, like,
It's
I was
I'm excited to see what happens with them next year, man. Because like, is their identity not going to come back? Like is what everyone was saying like true?
Chris Paul flopped, dude.
Yeah,
Yeah,
he did.
which is
I mean,
crazy.
think they're still a good team. I think they'll probably bounce back
Yeah,
next season, obviously, and still do good. But
yeah. As long as they keep their roster, they're going to
yeah,
be competing in the playoffs over and over again.
for
But
sure.
like just to see how the Warriors are just working the Mavericks. Just so everybody knows, the Warriors are up 3-0 in that series.
Yeah, so
So
Mavericks have to win four
next
games
game
in a
could be the
row, which
last.
is you know,
Yeah, not gonna happen.
yeah.
Um,
And then over on the East, that series is honestly going how I think both of us and how most people probably expected it to. It's just going back and forth, just 1-1, 1-1. Like right now, I was really excited Saturday when the Heat were up really early on. Like, I was like, man, this is a good game. Like, I'm not having to worry whatsoever. And then, of course, the Heat almost choked it away there at the end, but they held through and took the win. All right, right now it's halftime. and 57-33 Celtics up 57-33 on the Heat right now. So and
That looks like a score line that I saw a couple of days ago
yeah,
for a different,
and that's because
or like a week ago.
Jason Tatum is actually showing up tonight. He already has 7 rebounds, 3 assists, 24 points.
Tatum is having such a good
Yeah.
playoffs right now. I know
Um,
before the series he was at like 28-point average. I can only imagine it's gone up
yeah.
from what he's done this
And the
series.
interesting thing though is on the Heat right now. Oladipo is the one trying to carry the Heat with 18 points.
Yeah, I see
Yeah.
that, dude. Like if you look at, I'm gonna try and pull up Bam's stat line from last game because I love Bam. Bam's probably my favorite Heat player. Bam had
Mine's
31 points and 10 rebounds last game, and this game he's just
non-existent.
dropping a dud, dude.
It's like
He's got
it's like last game he was like, man, oh wait, I can do whatever I want. They don't have a true matchup for me. And then this game he was like, oh, I gotta play safe.
you
Like just
know
go.
3 points and 4 rebounds and a half. Like what?
Like I feel like
3 points?
Bam can just take over this game if he wants to. It's just if he wants to. He just doesn't have the. I don't know what it is.
I mean, I don't know either. He should be able to kick some butt right now, you know.
Duncan Robinson's getting some playtime right now.
Oof, that's
Finally.
when you know it's rough. Oh my god.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're down 24, and that's the one thing I've
That's
kind of noticed is that when the Heat win, they win like pretty close games in this series, and then when the Celtics win, it's been like ass whoopings.
yeah.
Like the game 2 they won by 25, and this one they're up 24 at halftime. You know, so
Yeah.
I mean the Heat could probably come back and make it kind of close this game, but I mean let's be honest, that doesn't look like that's gonna
Yeah,
happen.
it does not look like that's
Uh,
gonna happen. Someone is gonna need to pop off besides Oladipo if that's gonna happen.
Yeah. But we said this series is gonna go to 7, so
Yeah.
I mean that's what it looks
I,
like.
I'm still thinking it's going to 7, and I still think the Heat are gonna take it. So
Yeah, I mean I don't. We took kind of a fat L with that Mavericks pick, but
yeah, we took a fat L with that Mavericks pick, dude. 3
yeah,
0 right now.
I know. Which we picked against Steph Curry for some dumbass reason. I mean our reason was Luca, right, and the fact that they beat the Suns' ass, but still like. I don't know what I was thinking, to be honest. It's nice to see like Clay doesn't have like his crazy numbers where he's dropping 30, but from the games I've been watching, Clay has been like doing what Clay normally does, like run around screens, and get some shots up. He's
Well,
been
I
getting
mean,
like 15 point
It's still
average.
Clay Thompson. It's still someone they have to cover. You can't just leave Clay Thompson unattended, even if he's not dropping 30
Yeah,
bangers
and if
on you.
people want my legit assessment of the Mavericks Warriors game, like what I think's happening in the series, it's that the Mavericks have two really good defenders. They have Dorian Finney-Smith and they have what's his name? Reggie Bullock are really good wing defenders, right? And they actually they hit a ton of shots against the Suns, right? They're probably the reason that Mavericks kicked our ass. I mean, obviously Luca did great, but those two players played great defense and hit some shots. Um and and they're playing the Warriors now, which for wing defenders going up against the Warriors is like the worst thing ever because the Warriors are notorious. Steph and Clay and now Jordan Poole just run all the time
Yeah,
around the court. Run off screens, take shots. Keep running, keep running. So if you're defending them, you're running all the time, like backpedaling,
Wiggins came
and
back
you
too.
yeah, you're backpedaling, you're running all the time, you're running into Draymond who's setting screens all the time. Like, and those dudes are just getting tired. I was looking at like minutes played, and those two, Dorian Finney-Smith and Reggie Bullock, are like the top two players for minutes played in these playoffs. Like you would think, oh, it's gonna be like Jason Tatum or Luca or whatever. No, it's those two dudes
Yeah,
because they're so good defensively, and the Mavericks don't have anybody else, but they're just getting exhausted. And last game, just to like kind of confirm what I've been saying about them getting exhausted, Reggie Bullock had 0 points and shot 0 for 10. Like you just tired out there, man.
homie's
Like
exhausted, dude.
yeah, he's having to play against a team that just keeps running, and I wish. I mean, I should have been able to see that before the series, but I mean, hindsight's 2020, right? So whatever. But
Yeah, it's. But yeah, I mean
um,
that's basically the NBA playoffs, unless there's anything else. That's really the two series. I still have the Heat taking it 7-7.
yeah, I haven't seen anything that makes me want to change that
Yeah.
pick. And obviously, I'd really like to change the other pick that we made.
Yeah, I'm actually gonna change my pick over to the Warriors.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna do that.
But
Yeah, Yeah, man, I don't know. That's sports right now. There's not really any news for football.
Yeah, nothing for football really at all.
Yeah, as far as like what we're gonna do next, obviously that's open in packs, and we're gonna do something a little different today. We're just gonna open random stuff. I got packs. I got mostly hobby packs. There's one solo pack in here, but the rest are hobby packs from just different sports, right? And we're just gonna open them and
Yeah,
get some different sport action. It's stuff. Some of the products in here I like a lot, so yeah, we'll do
yeah,
that.
we're gonna get some variety going for you guys.
All right.
All right, keep rolling, 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 rolling.
Yeah, I was like just super surprised, Mike, when I was like, I didn't think the Mavericks were gonna get worked like this. Like, and so I watched last game. Like, I hadn't really been watching that
Yeah,
series at all, but I watched yesterday's game, and I was like, oh, this is what's happening. Like,
yeah, it's
they're just tired. If you looked at the stat line, the three scorers for the Mavericks, Luca, Dinwiddie, and Brunson, all
yeah.
had good
Mavericks
games,
don't. They
but
don't have enough. That's the problem. They
yeah, they
rely.
need
I
one
think
more
they
player on Luca.
rely too much on Luca.
Yeah, well, yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
That's honestly a pretty good angle already.
All right.
That
So
honestly looks pretty good. Yeah.
let's get our little stands up in the back. I just have these boxes back here, people, just as like a little backdrop, so you don't see how messy my room is behind it. So let me slide these over just a little bit. All right. So 3, 2. Let's get that stuff out of the way for now. All right, we're gonna start off with baseball. So first pack is Topps Heritage Baseball. It's out of the hobby box. Just one pack. I like heritage cards because they like are old timey looking. I don't know. I think it looks kind of cool. Topps packs notoriously rip like butter. All right, so you see what I'm talking about? They look
Smooth
like
butter.
smooth butter. Adalberto Mondesi. Got it. Nailed it. Anthony Desclaffolini. Again, got it. Devin Williams. Ronnie Dawson. There's a rookie card. Jake Cousins. There's a rookie card. Kyle Muller. Another rookie. What we got back here? Something facing the other way. Does that mean it's an auto, or are we just getting baited? We just got baited. Why was that card backwards? What? Why? Tell me why. Not just upside down. That thing was backwards. Is there
It's for
like,
Jake, dude. They're doing it on purpose.
is it like a stat variation or something? It is a stat variation card. Okay. So it is something a little special. If you look, like the stats back here are all like hitting based stats. And normally they have wins, losses, all that kind of
Okay,
stuff.
that's
So
actually
yeah.
kind of cool. Honestly, I kind of like that.
Yeah. Mike Mustaskis and Yohan Moncada. All right, yeah. All right, that's not really all that eventful, but whatever. Um, Bowman. That's the issue with opening only one hobby pack instead of a whole hobby box. Sometimes you get the dud packs that are in there. We're gonna open 3 of these Bowman packs. Bowman is kind of like baseball flagship. It's owned by Topps. I was telling Mikey, but it's kind of just the thing. Right? Bowman is what everybody goes after. Manny Machado, we said he was doing pretty good right now, but it's just a base card of his. Luis Garcia, rookie. Sixto Sanchez, Jordan Alvarez, Jacob DeGrom. You got a Bowman Chrome card here. Brett Batty. It's a prospect card. If you look, I don't know if you can actually read that. It's so small print, and it says prospect right up here on the top.
Mm, it's a little blurry when you hold it that close.
Another prospect card,
Like it's
Seth
probably a little
Beer.
easier to read it when you hold it further, to be honest.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Another prospect, DL Hall, Andrew Vaughn prospect card, and Bryce Jarvis. So you're getting a lot of young dudes. Open. We got 2 more of these. Sheesh, that's smooth. Vet Ryan Mountcastle. That's a pretty good rookie right there, actually. I know that. Christian Javier, Braylon Marquez, Shohei Otani, our Bowman Chromes, CJ Chatham, Carson Tucker, Josiah Gray, Francisco Alvarez, and Marco Luciano. So Bowman is like Bowman's notorious for
Okay.
like what people get as far as like prospect cards, like early on. This is the product to get rookies in and stuff like that.
Okay.
It's
I've
just what
definitely heard. I've
everybody
definitely heard
values.
Bowman before, so it's not. It's not
Yeah,
like it's something like completely
value.
new to me.
Blake Snell, Yu
Hey, Blake Snell, dude.
Darvish, Terry Skubal, Clark Schmidt, Tristan McKenzie, Gunnar Henderson, Matthew Liberatore, Tyler Freeman, CJ Chatham, and Corbin Carroll. So nothing really out of the Bowman packs either. That's anything of too big anything to be happy about. But again, the baseball we did not spend a lot of money
Yeah, it
on,
was
so
more of a. That's more of a luxury opening, is what that was.
yeah, just get some baseball. All right, so Chronicles Cello 2019. Obviously looking for the Jaws, but we've opened a lot of this on the channel, so people should not be like, "What is that pack?" Kendrick Nunn. Yeah, we'll keep the stacks garbage base on the left, rookies in the middle, and then really good cards on the right, which hopefully we get some. Threads RJ Barrett, DeMontis, Darius Garland rookie. We're gonna
That's
put that over here.
yeah.
We like Garland
Yes, sir.
rookies,
Yes,
that's for
sir.
sure. Kendrick Nunn, Jordan Poole rookie.
Ooh, that's
Okay,
a good one right there.
okay,
That's a base,
okay.
isn't it? But
There. Yeah, it's just a
no.
normal rookie. RJ Barrett out of playbook.
Okay.
Steph, we talked about you today, buddy. I don't know if you heard, but we did. I'm sure you listened to the podcast. Sekou Demboya, Rudy Gobert, and now we got Jackson Hayes out of Phoenix.
Okay.
You got an Elements RJ Barrett, and then our marquee is Jackson Hayes again. Jackson Hayes pack.
The Jackson Hayes pack.
All right. So now we're into the packs that I really want to
Yes,
delve
sir.
in. All right.
The
Yeah.
juicy stuff.
We got 2 the juice. All right. We got a Donruss Hobby Soccer. It's the Road to FIFA World Cup Qatar 2022. All right. So they're all going to be in their
I really just
international
dislike how fat
uniforms.
that pack is. I'm not gonna lie to you.
You're gonna see why it's fact because there's gonna be a bunch of worthless cards in here.
Well, no, the visual look of that sitting on the shelf would bother me.
Yeah, 30 cards in here. Oh my god, look at the bend on some of those in the
Ooh.
middle there. Sheesh.
Hopefully those are just some based.
Yeah, so everybody's gonna be in their international unis. So we're gonna skip all the crap base cards. No, the ones that are bend are the metallics, the optics, the
Oh.
good ones. Of course, right? Of course. I guess I should. Oh, there! Look at this guy. There's Ilkai. There's our season winner right there. Got 2 goals when we needed them for City. Thank you,
Maybe there's a way
Ilkai.
to bend him back if you like. I don't know if there's a safe way to do it.
Yeah, no, it's pretty common for metallic cards to get a pretty serious bend on them. Jorgen Strand, Jesper Carlson. Oh, there's Christian Pulisic. There's Captain America right there. Roberto Alvarado. Really, with rookies, the main rookie we're looking for is out of Brazil. His name's Gabriel Martinelli. So
Okay.
Robert Lewandowski, Min Kyu Song. I knew him. Oh yeah, for sure. Hey, there's a Martinelli card. There he is.
Hey.
He plays for Arsenal.
I like that name. Arsenal.
I think he had a goal in this last week. All right, so our optics, Josip
Just like that,
Brakalo.
dude. My new favorite soccer team's Arsenal. I like that name.
All right, Matthias de Ligt. They placed 5th in the Premier League this season. Marcus Rashford, Roberto Alvarado again. Rookie card. Yu Zhou Huang, rookie. All right, our silver is out of the United States, Brennan Aronson right there. That's kind of cool as a USA
Is he
boy.
good or?
Yeah, he's all
Oh,
right.
alright.
Shiny. That's our optic hollow, is what you would call that card. Marcus Llorente, Craftsman. Retro Series, Jeremy Doku. He's from Belgium, I know that. Zero Gravity, Luis Diaz. It's a cool looking
interesting card, yeah.
Okay. Saut Sadar out of Germany, press proof. And then a Bernardo Silva, which has a Manchester City fan. That's pretty cool. This card's numbered 90 of 349 right there. I'm going to give Bernardo a sleeve.
You want me to look that one up?
I love you, Bernardo. Nah, it's not going to be worth that much. Only a couple bucks. No use in looking it up.
Just to update, guys, for the Heat game. That Heat game, 7 minutes left in the third quarter, and they're down 69 to 37. So I'm gonna close that tab.
Yeah, I'm going to say for your mental health, buddy, let's not look at that anymore, all right?
That's so infuriating. 30 points.
Little taste of what it was like for me. Not that I'm happy that you're going through it either. I love you, Bernardo. Bernardo might leave this offseason. That's kind of the rumors, which I'm going to be sad for.
All right.
All right, and then the pack that I'm
Fact that
most excited to open.
It's NFL.
Yeah,
Although I like
football.
basketball packs, but
Yeah. Some football here. This is 2021 Classics
okay.
H2. This is probably my favorite football product. That's like reasonably priced. Obviously, like National Treasures. Obviously, like National Treasures is cool. So we got CD as our Classics card. You got DeAndre Hopkins, Nick Chubb. Let's see what we got here. We got a Travis Etienne rookie card. It's kind of cool looking. I don't know if it's numbered or anything.
Right?
It is numbered. Ooh, that's pretty good numbering right there. See that?
What number is it?
2 of 25. There's only 25 of these bad boys on the planet right here. That's why I like Classics so much, dude. There's like so many numbered cards. It still probably won't be that much given his crazy ACL tear he had. In fact, he didn't play or anything. But
what would that be called? I'm going to look it up for just to see. I'm curious.
Classics.
I put 2021 NFL Classic Travis Etienne.
What do you under? I mean, what color? It's green, right?
Yeah.
I would say. I mean, usually that's called like ice, like cracked ice. That
I'll just put green. See what comes up. Yeah, it's not really showing up here.
Yeah, I'll help you look for it.
He has some other greens, well, that like shiny holographics from other packs that sell for like $2 or $3, so it's probably not worth much.
What the heck? Remember, you gotta. The numbering matters a lot.
True.
That is a cool card.
That's Roger Staubach.
It says instant classics. The Hail Mary Cowboys versus the Vikings. Roger Staubach.
That's a cool card, actually.
Not numbered. Tossing a last-second heave down the field. Staubach connected with Drew Pearson on a 50-yard touchdown strike as time expired to give Dallas a 17-14 win over Minnesota in the divisional round in 1975. The Hall of Famer then gave an interview saying, "I closed my eyes and said a Hail Mary. The rest was history." I think this is, if I'm not mistaken, this is when the Hail Mary became like a term, I think. I don't know. You might have to look that up. Fact check me, Mikey. Look up birth of Hail Mary.
Trying to see.
And then we got an Eric Dickerson card. We got Semi Fehoko rookie, because I know you. And then we have a rookie here. Javonte Williams. All right. That football pack was not
Yeah,
bad.
that's the Roger Staubach's the one that made it like more widespread.
A
Yeah,
thing.
it
Yeah.
was a thing before him, but like that's when it blew up.
That's pretty cool. Yeah. Yeah. All right. So if I were to say our big hits from today, we'll throw that Roger Staubach there. I honestly don't know if that's gonna be worth anything. I just think it's a cool card, so it's going up
Yeah,
on the
it is.
pillar. And then probably, because I know the paper version of the Martinelli is not expensive at all, so we'll throw the Javonte Williams up too. So we got some hits today. Not the worst opening for us. Not the best either. Well, honestly,
I
for
mean,
us it might be the
to be
best
fair,
just because of how many fat L's we take on this
yeah,
channel.
and the Etienne one, like you said, ACL tear, and we haven't really gotten to see him play. So if he comes out to be a top 5, like a lead running back, you might be able to make a quick little investment on him, return
Yeah.
real quick.
Yeah, so we got our 4 things up on the stands. We got the Javonte Williams rookie. We got the numbered Bernardo Silva. We got the numbered Travis Etienne to 25, which is pretty low numbering. That's pretty cool. And then the instant classics Roger Staubach. Then we got the Martinelli rookie. We got whoever Simi Fihoko is from the Cowboys. Is he like a tight
Semi
end? I'm assuming
Fehoko.
that looks like a wide receiver. All right. Then we got an RJ Barrett out of his Elements, Jackson Hayes out of Marquee, Jordan Poole out of
No,
Premier,
he's a
and
wide
then
receiver.
Darius Garland.
He's just a
Yeah,
big wide receiver. 6'4",
yeah, it says wide
6'4",
receiver.
218. Yeah, he's just a big boy.
Yeah, the card says
Kind of like
222.
a Anquan Bolden type player, I guess. Just a
Yeah,
big-bodied receiver.
I'm wondering where he's at on the Cowboy depth chart. We'll give him a sleeve. We'll respect him and give him a sleeve. All right, but that's our opening. I hope you guys liked all the different
Yeah,
stuff.
it was I like that Travis Etienne card. I just think it's pretty. I like that
Yeah,
classic one.
I think maybe you guys understand why I like classics so much. The real appeal to classics is just all the number cards you get out of it. Like, and this was an H2, and if nobody knows that, so normal hobby boxes or H1s, I guess, they're gonna have a couple numbered cards, but they're also gonna have autos. H2 hobby boxes don't have autos, but they have more numbered
Right.
cards. So I personally I like numbered cards actually more than autos. Like I don't know, that's weird to say, but like I would take a card numbered to 10 over an auto numbered to 25 in my mind. I don't know, but I might be different, but
Sure.
I just think the
Sure it varies.
limited numbering on stuff is I just think is nice.
Yeah, I
So,
respect him.
yeah. All right. Switch cameras.
All right. Keep rolling, rolling, rolling. Wish it didn't get any viewers popping today, man.
Color
Dang.
races. It's probably because you're white, Mike. That's probably why.
Probably.
Whenever you're ready,
All
pal.
right. All right, guys, and that is it for today's episode of Sonoran Sports Cards. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you did, Please make sure to hit that subscribe button, hit that like button, and hit that notification bell to see when we go live so that you guys can join us in the chat, talk about it, talk to us while we're pulling the packs or talking about random news, try to chime in what you think. But as always, guys, thank you for watching, and we will see you guys next Monday.
Peace. I think my camera cut out in there, didn't it?
Yeah. That's how it happens. Ain't too big of a deal. Ain't no big. It'd be different if we had,